Is it just me, or has YouTube become a bore? YouTube is so boring now. It's to the point I really don't sign on to YouTube that much anymore. And if I get on YouTube to watch videos, there's no videos to watch. Because the only thing you see is advertisement, people doing reviews, and black people fighting against each other. That's all you see. And what is up with all of these black people putting music at the beginning of the video? Everybody think that they are a radio station. If I wanted to hear rap music, if I wanted to hear any type of music, I have an iPod Touch. I have a whole stereo system, big speakers, 2 turntables. I got an amp. I got everything I need to listen to music at home. If I click on a certain video, it's because of the title of that video. So I click on this video and I'm hearing boopity boppity boopity 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 bop, or somebody's just staring into the camera. You like reading to see who's coming inside your chat room, not saying a word. Or another thing too that really gets on my nerve is when you click on a video and you got somebody stuffing their face. They supposed to be talking about the topic at hand, but they stuffing their face and they sitting there eating. A lot of them chew like a goat. They're watching the camera. And I'm thinking like, dude, nobody wants to watch you eat. But you have a lot of people in that live video watching them eat. The minute I hear that rap music, or the minute I'm seeing you guys eat, I click off that video. I don't watch it. Okay? So YouTube has become so boring now. Since YouTube stopped demonetizing videos, since YouTube have all of these now rules and regulations, and they made a lot of changes. You know, they started canceling people's accounts and deleting people's videos. So now people are changing the way they do things, and it has become extremely boring. I don't even sign on to YouTube like I used to anymore. And if you notice, I really don't make videos like I used to on YouTube, just because of the fact that it's so boring. You know, the only YouTube channel I really watch is Bosco 100. He's comical to me. I like watching the dude, right? But everybody else, man, it's like the minute you click on it, man, either they're listening to rap music for a good 10 minutes, you sitting there and they bopping their music, eating something. Nobody wants to watch that, man. You look like a goat eating, man, on camera. Why do you wait to get on camera to eat? Nobody wants to sit there and watch you eat and drink, man. Nobody wants, well, there are people that do that. They're strange. They're weird people. The minute I see that, I click off. The minute I hear that boppity bop, sometime I may forward a good 10-15 minutes before you actually get to the video. And even then, they're not even really talking about much. You know? So YouTube is boring nowadays, man. It's extremely boring, man. It's extremely boring. And what is up with black people, man, complaining? In 2020, black people still complain, man. They're always talking about murder, death, killing the black man. But did you not realize that black people are the ones that's waging war against themselves? Black people are the ones that that's murdering themselves. See, you murder yourself by, you know what? I wish a lot of y'all could listen to a police scanner. I have a police scanner, and I'm listening to this police scanner. Like last night, at least there had to be at least 9 or 10 shootings last night. One is talking about a black dude in a black hood standing on the corner with a firearm, silver firearm. Another talk about another black dude was found with multiple gunshot wounds. Then it talks about another black dude is beating up his girlfriend. She's screaming in the background. Then you hear cops running, chasing some black dude. You know, he run down that alley. He made a turn right there. He's wearing a black hoodie. He's got a gun. He's like out of breath, running, chasing this dude, man. And you can hear this on the police scanner, the real police scanner. There was one where this black woman, this cop, this white cop, man, this female, she was crying because she's trying to save a baby, a black baby that couldn't breathe. Oh, the baby's not breathing. and you can hear the black woman in the back screaming and crying, and you wonder why black people, primarily black men, are target. You wonder why the white elites wants to exterminate you. The Democrats wants to exterminate you. They got you guys so brainwashed and manipulated. Bernie Sanders, I sat there and I listened for the first time. I listened to his little rally. And the only thing he talked about was free health care, free college. I'm going to forgive your student loan debt. You're going to get free housing. You're going to get free this, free that, free this. And every time he says something free, people went crazy and they're buying it. They're buying the hoopla. If he has not done anything, why does he have to become president to do these things? When have you ever seen Bernie Sanders do anything? As long as he's been in the political arena, when has Bernie Sanders done anything? Now, he may say, well, I was marching in the civil rights back in the 60s. Well, this is 2020. See, you would think that he's trying to make efforts to do something now, but he's not. Donald Trump has a proven track record. He did what he said he was going to do, and they're fighting against him. The same demon craps that's making promises to you, telling you they're going to give you free health care, free housing, free all of this nonsense, and have not done nothing for you since they've been in office. Look at California. Look at all of these Democrat-run cities and states. They're a mess. Look at California. Trump now is talking about stepping in, the federal government stepping in, if the politicians, the one that's making you promises, empty promises, if they don't do nothing about the homelessness in California, they're going to step in. But they're making you empty promises and you're falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker. And you wonder why they want to exterminate black people. By way of abortion, by way of turning black people gay. And they can't do it without you, without your help. They got, of course, the chemtrails. They put it in your water, your food, right? So they're trying to exterminate black people, and it's a proven track record. It's on record that the Democrats want to exterminate you. Hillary Clinton called you a super predator. She said you need to be exterminated like weed. And guess who you vouch for? The same people that enslaved you or enslaved your ancestors, that want to keep you enslaved with the Democrat Party, make you all these empty promises, man. I remember when I was really active in the church, man. Every election time, politicians will come to the church. And the preachers will open up the pulpit to them. They will stand in these ungodly, unrighteous demons. The preacher allowed them to stand in the pulpit. For some of y'all, if you walk in the pulpit, they tell you can't come up there. And you pay your tithe and offering, right? But they allow these demon craps, these politicians, these corrupt, lying politicians to stand in that pulpit and lie. And say, get out and vote. That's what your ancestors died for. Get out and vote. And you, like a dummy, go out and vote for those same, and then you don't see them no more. They will make a lot of empty promises to you in the church, standing in the pulpit. They will make empty promises in the so-called house of God. And you fall for it, and you vote for them. And of course, another election time rolls around, and they still make the same empty promises. What have the Democrats done for you? They programmed and manipulated you, made you anti-Trump. And I'm so glad that a lot of black people are now waking up and they starting to see what Trump is really doing. Okay, now I don't mean to make this a thing like where I'm promoting Trump, but a workman is worthy of his hire, man. It's like you give credit to whom credit is due. You give honor and tribute to whom is due. And I believe Trump earned it, because all the promise he's made, he kept them. Even though They fought against him, threatened him and his family. He gave up being he's still a billionaire, but look at all the money he lost. And some people, oh, he didn't lose nothing. He did. He lost a lot of money, man, running for president, and he's not even taking a salary. He's donating away. And look at how many black people he helped. And you got black people that still hate him, right? And another thing, too, is like, it's sad because black people fight against each other so much. They have video streams like on YouTube and Facebook where you hear, I already know what that is. It's black people fighting. Black kids are fighting. And black people attack teachers. They attack the police. They attack security. They attack each other. They attack seniors. They attack their own family. And you wonder why it seems like black people, black men are being targeted. They tried gentrification. They tried drugs, putting drugs and guns in your own community. Gang violence, you know. Now you got the Reds against the Blues. It's like Democrats and Republicans, right? Abortions. All of these avenues that they're taking to exterminate you. Now they're turning your young boys into transgenders and protecting the transgender. And when did they ever protect black people like that? When did they ever protect black people like they protect sodomites? They haven't. So now you got black people that will get on YouTube, and this is another thing that annoys me. It's like black people get on YouTube and they will start apologizing to gay people. They start saying things like, you know, you're gay, you do whatever you want to do. I understand. It's like Boosie. Boosie now is taking shots because he was telling this dude, don't cut your son's penis off, right? Because one day he might meet a young lady and he might change his mind, right? Now you have the gay community attacking him. And they're saying that he's now homophobic and he's hate and all this other nonsense because he said, and Boosie came out apologizing, you know, you're gay, you be whatever you want. I'm cool with that. Forget that, man. Why do you need to apologize to them? Why do you need to lower yourself and put them above you? You're greater than they are. But yet you humble yourself before this demonic system. You apologize to them instead of just coming right out telling the truth. Because you know, and a lot of y'all do it because you don't want to lose that monetization and you don't want YouTube to remove your video. See, I lost a big channel. I had a pretty big channel. And I had a pretty good following. I ended up deleting it because YouTube, what do they call it? Shadow banned me so much to the point where I wasn't getting no views. You know, and even now, even on my Fearless J 1111 channel, I'm getting email notifications saying people subscribe. Every day I'm getting where people subscribing, but it's stuck at one number. The subscription on my YouTube, on my Fearless J 1111, is stuck at one number. It had not moved in a year, over a year. But yet I'm steady getting emails saying that people are subscribing. See? So YouTube don't want, and I wouldn't be surprised if this video is removed or if I'm flagged or whatever, you know, but truth is truth. But when it comes down to it, when it comes to murder, death, kill of the black man, stop playing the victim because you're not a victim. You're waging war against yourself. See, by you lashing out, I was watching this video, man, like I was saying, this dude, he was parked in the middle of the street, and I can't stand that when black people just park in the middle of the street and want a whole conversation, right? And the cop was going to give him a ticket, and he cursing the cop out, telling the cop, give me a ticket, and he was all threatening and whatnot, while parked in the middle of the street, blocking, obstructing traffic. And the cop was trying to be as nice and politically correct as he could. And when the cop went to open the door, dude hitting the cop, don't touch me, don't touch me. Now, technically, that's assault. You assaulted a cop. But the cop didn't do nothing. He kept trying to talk this guy I'm gonna give you a ticket. Well, give me the ticket. And the dude wouldn't give the cop his information. That's what it was. He would not give the cop his information. Now, if that had went south, especially after he put his hands on that cop, then it would have been like, oh, they shot a black man, murder, death, kill a black man, where he brought that upon himself. See, and that's the norm. See, black people have become so sleep that you don't even realize that much of what black people are dealing with today is a result of your actions. You invited that energy to yourself. The white cops are not just saying we're going to go out and shoot some black boys today. No, you brought that energy on yourself. And now it's like it's seared or branded in their mind that whenever they stop a black man, that's the type of reaction they're going to get from you. So they're already on guard because that's the image you portray to the world, right? So murder, death, kill of the black man, that's you waging war on yourself. That's you murdering and killing black men. You killing yourself by your actions, because with every action there's a reaction. It's a law of reciprocal action. Whatever you send out is coming back. So when you send negativity out to cops, you ever see cops pull somebody over and they're so negative, the cop says, why are you angry? What's the matter? What did I do? You know, and you cursing the cop out before you realize it. You don't know if this man had a bad day and now he's going to take his aggression out on you, and you reaching and whatnot, and then he draw and shoot you, and now it's like, oh, he didn't kill the black man. You shouldn't have moved. You shouldn't have moved. And you shouldn't have been so negative. That's the law of attraction. You attract which is like yourself. So when you attract negative energy, when you send out negative energy, that negative energy is going to have a boomerang effect, and it's going to come back, and it can be fatal. So a lot of times it's just best just be careful, man, how you conduct yourself, man. But I didn't mean this video to go this route, but at the same time, it's like much of what black people are dealing with today is brought on by yourself. It's brought on by you, man, right? And I started out talking about how boring YouTube was, right? But it's like just a lot. I haven't really been making videos, and maybe I'll get back into it. But I don't want to fall prey to always talking about black people, because that's all you see. Every channel you go to is black men against black women, is black this, black that, black this, black this, and I get tired of that. I get tired of talking about that. So feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe. Until next time, I'm fearless.